That's Joe trying to kick on with Mikkel and hoping that this will be another very big moment. Joe has been involved in the last 4 relay teams, Zheng Wen involved in the last 3, and that will be 2 of the 4 swimming for Team Singapore. Nice to see Johnny there as well, as he takes his place as the third leg swimmer. Let's have a listen to who the their best 100 meters freestyle swimmer over the last few years will be going in swimmer number 4. I believe Jeremy Long, who has been clocking some very good times in France recently for Vietnam, will be their second leg swimmer, with Paul Nguyen going as their third leg swimmer. It seems that way. We don't have the start list for the rest of the teams, unfortunately. So we're at the mercy of the stadium announcer, who was totally drowned out when Vietnam were introduced. Philippines have decided to scratch, so it will just be Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam, and Thailand. Only 3 countries have won this event in 28 SEA Games editions, and since 1969, only Singapore and Indonesia have won it. The other country to have won it is Thailand, way back in 1969. But it'll take a monumental effort, especially from the Vietnamese, who probably are second favorites to take down Team Singapore for this event. So start right now for Team Singapore, who have got Mikkel Lee swimming in lane number 4, a sub-50-second swimmer. In fact, all 4 swimmers for Team Singapore are sub-50-second swimmers. Q Ho Yen, who won the Malaysian Open in this event with a time of 50.35 seconds, is swimming in lane number 5. And what a good start this is, Mark, for Mikkel.
Yeah, Mikkel is one of those swimmers that are really up and coming. Watch out for him. He's really fast. He's really coming into coming of age, and he's right now serving his military service, but he's still clocking really fast times.
Ho Yen of Malaysia keeping pace with him at the moment, just not too far away from Mikkel Lee, and making sure that Malaysia have got a good start. He's got a rest day today, so he is very fresh. So too Mikkel, and coming on strong as well as Vietnam in lane number 6, as it looks as if Malaysia have handed off first ahead of Team Singapore. At least that's the way they plunged into the pool, but a wonderful breakout, as always, from Kwa Zheng Wen, who's just fresh from his exertions in the 100 meters backstroke, and he wrestles the lead just ahead of Arvin Singh of Malaysia, who is their second leg swimmer. And for Vietnam, the second leg swimmer, Jeremy Leong, who will be swimming in the 100 meters freestyle tomorrow. Yet again, very good start, a very good breakout, and off the wall, Kwa Zheng Wen is just inched away, Mark.
Yeah, I think if we all need to really look at how Zheng approaches the turns and the walls. I think the younger swimmers should really look at look seriously at how important the walls are, especially the underwaters and those breakouts. And you see him really powering through into the wall to hand it over to Johnny.
And Johnny's been our fastest 100 meters freestyle swimmer over the last 2 years, and here he is in the pool. Typical of Johnny, of course, does a lot of his work just on the surface of the water with those strong upper body and those propeller arms of his. And right away, he is a 50 meters freestyle specialist. He has gotten off to a really hot start and is taking the lead and extended the lead at the moment, Mark, to now 1.5 body lengths, maybe 2 body lengths now.
Yeah, Jonathan Tan, he has really great work ethics. He was in camp like 5 days a week, and he would be training on the weekends just to make up for this. But you see all this hard work and great ethic in his swims. He's really floating on top of the water and really getting some really good strokes in.
Joe Schooling plunges into the pool for the very first time at these games, and Joe goes now as the fourth leg swimmer for Singapore. Wilson Sim has just gone in for Malaysia. He's the fourth leg swimmer, and Keith Fok of Vietnam will chase Wilson down for a silver medal. But surely Joe's not going to lose this right now. Let's see what sort of form Joe is. He's only penned in for one event, one individual event at these games, and that, of course, is the 100 meters butterfly. What else? Joe, well, we talk about breakouts, great breakouts, and great turns off the wall. No one has been better than Joe Schooling in the last decade in Southeast Asia, Mark.
Absolutely. Who else do we put our anchor leg, to? But, our best swimmer, our Olympic champion, Joseph Schooling, leading our men's relay to a gold medal.
Another gold medal for Singapore in the 4x100 meters freestyle relay. That's 11 wins in a row now for Team Singapore. They will check through with the officials to ensure that everything was legal in terms of the changeover, but it looked so pure from the Team Singapore boys. And Joe Schooling is part of the 4x100 meters freestyle relay team for the 5th time in a row, and he has won gold in every edition as Cambodia touch home just in time. We'll have a look at the time. SEA Games record 3:16.82, which was set in 2019. Darren Chua, John, Joe, and Zheng Wen had a quartet that year. And the time then for Team Singapore, 3:17.19, which is just outside the SEA Games record and outside of the national record of 3:16.66. But another gold medal, 5 gold medals on the first night of swimming for Team Singapore. Pretty good start, you'd have to say, Mark.
I'm not complaining. That's a great shot of our guys. They look like they're in fine form.
Well, unfortunately, the Vietnamese, a lot of them, I think that's something that Joe has to live with after that Olympic victory in 2016.